As South Africa finds itself in the eye of the coronavirus storm, many cultural practices relating to burials have had to be shelved. The number of coronavirus cases in the country has quickly surpassed the 350,000 mark, with deaths resulting from COVID-19 exceeding 5,000. CGTN's Julie Shire has that story.
Lawrence Konyana's family-run funeral parlour is situated in Sebokeng Township in Gauteng Province, now the epicenter of South Africa's coronavirus outbreak. In more than 50 years of operations, he says he's never encountered this many funerals.
Around this time winter, we do get spikes anyway, we do get an increase, but we've seen a little bit more than usual, and we think this is associated to the COVID because we are getting a number of COVID cases as well as the suspected ones. We used to doing funerals on a Saturday. Now we're doing funerals almost every day.
COVID-19 has disrupted cultural practices associated with funerals. Many traditions are now prohibited.
We used to taking the body home the night before the funeral. And in terms of COVID cases, you cannot do that. And we also discourage them from washing the body prior to that, which is also difficult on certain families because they can't perform certain rituals that they needed to perform. As well, we used to maybe keeping the body for 5 days or so, and that now has changed because, as you know, in terms of the regulations, we have to bury within 3 days.
Gauteng accounts for most of the COVID-19 deaths in South Africa with over 1,000. The city of Johannesburg, however, says it's still small in comparison to the number of overall deaths.
We have almost 500 burials per week. And out of that 500, you'll find that 100, 98 or 100 is COVID cases on a weekly basis. But then that does not mean COVID cases have increased more than your normal burials, because we've never had a situation where we have a row of graves specifically for COVID cases on any given day, week or month. We haven't been there yet.
These are all freshly dug and filled graves, a painful reminder of how many loved ones have been taken too soon by COVID-19. Grave sites have not yet been overrun by COVID-19 burials, but the city has identified 2 mass burial sites should the need arise.
When capacity available in the mortuaries cannot hold anymore, then government takes over and all the bodies will be buried within 2 days at the instruction of government. Now, when that happens, we will get an instruction that says dig. Either you dig individual holes or you're gonna dig trenches like in New York.
Authorities here are hoping that the COVID-19 storm dissipates before it runs out of grave space. But they say that all those who succumb to the illness will be treated with dignity. Julie Shire, CGTN, Johannesburg, South Africa.